the J.P. Knapp Salutatorian for the class of 2014, Mr. Matt Crowder.
Distinguished guests, faculty, family, friends, and members of the graduating class of 2014. It is my great pleasure to welcome you to this evening's commencement ceremony. I'd first like to ask you to take a moment to applaud yourselves, the staff here behind me, and everyone out in the audience, from parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles. All of you have played a part in the success of the students here. So let's give them a round of applause for that. So now that I've got that out of the way, let's gather around for a story. A young but earnest Zen student approached his teacher and asked the Zen master, "If I work very hard and diligently, how long will it take me to find Zen?" The master thought about this and then replied, 10 years. The student then said, "But what if I work very, very hard and really apply myself to learn fast? How long then?" Replied the master, "Well, 20 years. "But what if I work really, really hard at it? How long then?" asked the student. 30 years, replied the master this time. "But I do not understand," said the disappointed student. "At each time I say I'll work harder, but you tell me it will take longer. Why is that?" Replied the master, "Well, when you have both eyes set on one goal, you don't have any set on the path." This predicament is one that I've found myself in countless times throughout my experience here at Knapp, and I would be confident in saying that I'm not alone in feeling this way. Many of us have had both eyes on one goal, whatever that goal may be. For me, it was graduation. Now I sit here and say, wow, that flew by fast. Looking back, I wish I had spent more time enjoying each day instead of hoping for the next, because every day was special in its own amazing way. What I want my fellow classmates to do after living here is to not live life locked into trying to achieve whatever your current perception of success is, but to keep one eye on the now, enjoying what we call life before it has passed us by. Keep one eye achieving on whatever you believe you are here for, but don't forget to keep one eye in the present, because it only happens once, and let me tell you, the present can always be beautiful. Now, it is easy enough to get caught up in trying to achieve your future goals, and you forget to enjoy the present. But let me tell you, it is just as easy, if not easier, to get caught up in the past. So after today is over, may you reflect on the past, enjoying the nostalgia. But I warn you, however, not to get so caught up in remembering that time you saw a teacher run across the field after a car had backfired, that you don't see the beauty in today. The Beatles once wrote, "I don't know why you say goodbye, I say hello." So instead of saying goodbye to the past, say hello to the present. Class of 2014, may you do great things with your life. May you have a wonderful, brilliant, and exuberant career. But most of all, may you enjoy every day of your life. So don't spend your life worrying about what you can become or where you have been, but spend your life enjoying who you are. We all had a great time, and we will have a great future. But most of all, we will all have something. We all have and always will have some aspect of our life that we consider great. Thank you. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce our valedictorian, Ms. Sarah Park.